You're listening and watching to a very special podcast. I'm Catherine Donovan, and I got more on Sylver Eden. Enjoy. Pressing the buttons, she was calculating, but it was all thanks to the machine. Sylver wasn't too good with numbers, but luckily this would help. 2 minus, okay, yeah. There's about 1,728. This is crazy. That amount? Our target is right in sight. He's going to plan on doing this. Then I guess we're going to have to take it out. So she pressed a few buttons. That's when one warehouse was taken out. Target sighted. Fire again. You got it. I'm gonna ricochet these things. Wait, can I do them all? Just press one button and just make it happen? Sylver asked. Well, I don't... Alex was about to say, but then the machine said, request accepted. What? Really? That's when she saw, in the full screen, all of the warehouses were being blown away. Oh my God. Did I actually do that? Alex let out a laugh. Yes. You did it. I did that. Oh my God. I actually did it. Yes. Thank you. I wish you could all be great help, including my friends. I know I haven't talked to anyone in a long time, but, thanks. The computer said, you're welcome. You know, everyone is stating that Ben is doing all of this, but I actually have a good heart for him, she said. I mean, he was the one that caused a lot of people at the beach to lose parts of their flesh, parts of their bodies, everything. Negative, the machine said. What? It's true. There's evidence pointing to him. Subject did not start the initiation, the machine said. What are you saying? Somebody else already did that? Somebody provoked. Then Sylver was shown a screen. There was Crispin Joseph Dirge. He was telling Benjamin on how he can help and managed to suggest this idea. Ben was not too comfortable with the idea, and neither was Taylor, but Dirge convinced them otherwise. Sylver felt her mouth dropped. She couldn't believe it. What? And more shots were seen. Ben had a pained look on his face, and he looked really upset by the sight of people just screaming as parts of their skin were falling off. Dirge was smiling, but not Ben and Taylor. What is this? Hayden? Oh my God. Ben was doing the experiments. People were begging and crying, cursing and screaming, but Ben lashed out at them, verbally saying, No, don't you dare! Please, I'm just trying to help you. Please don't think of me so horribly. Please, forgive me. Sylver was shocked. Oh my God. She felt her eyes prickling with tears a little bit, but she managed to snap out of it. He wasn't the one. He wasn't. That's when she pressed the button, and the doors immediately opened, and she managed to find herself wearing a translucent-looking gown that was a little too short, but it managed to cover her underwear if necessary. Oh my God. Oh my God. Then all of a sudden, she managed to move on her feet Alex called out, "Where are you going?" "I have to go find Barrere and the others. I have to tell them." Sylver ran out of the building. She managed to run down the steps, not worrying about tripping, and she ran across the street towards a woodsy-looking path. She ran as fast as she could, but she did not stop. She felt her feet were flying as she ran. That's when she felt her tracking in gear, and she could feel someone familiar. Pray. Then she felt something else that made in between her legs feel a bit ruttish. Is that him? And Taylor? That's when she sprinted faster, and all of a sudden she cried out, "Pray! Don't do it! Pray, stop!" she cried out. Barrere looked up. Her eyes bulged with terror. Sylver could see Ben and Taylor were looking at her with shock. "Stop now!" Sylver cried. "Don't do it!" What? Sylver? Then Sylver did something crazy. She sprinted with a flash, and the next minute, she was in between Barrere, Ben, and Taylor. "Sylver, what the hell are you doing? Don't do it! Don't you dare pull the trigger!" "What are you doing? This is the guy that actually killed a lot of people. He wasn't the one that pulled the trigger. He's not the sole person responsible for all of this. Somebody else was moving behind the scenes," Sylver exclaimed. "What? What are you talking about?" Barrere said. She could hear a bunch of commotion. "What? Somebody else already did that? Somebody pushed him to the limit? Oh, what's going on?" Are you hearing this? I'm hearing a lot of it. What the heck is she talking about?" "I don't like this. Something is up." "Huh? But there's evidence. How can that be wrong? How could she prove us wrong? What is she talking about?" "Sylver, what the hell?" Can somebody tell me what's going on?" "It appears something is not right." Sounds fascinating. What? But he is. No, he isn't. It's not these two that started the whole thing. They had nothing to do with it. Somebody else did it. "Sylver?" Narumi called out. "Have you lost your mind?" "No, I haven't. I may be crazy, but I know the truth. I know who pushed Ben over the brand of all of it. I mean, hey, it's not every day that I have to go and blow up warehouses while using that machine." "What? You did all that?" "Just with one little machine, but hey." "I know it's laughable, but wait a minute. You did that?" Ben said, pointing over. "Yeah." Ben began to burst out into laughter. He looked amazed. "You've got to be kidding. No one is responsible for all that." "Well, I did. I used a machine, some sort of machine around here, but I managed to ask if I could actually do it all at once, and my request was accepted. I just can't believe it. I'm not really too good with machines, but maybe if I learned a little better, maybe I know what to do." That made Ben intrigued. "Really? That's wonderful. You know what else is? Perhaps maybe you can be useful for something." "Oh, I've already been useful. I mean, there's something I need to tell you," Ben said. Sylver felt her face feel hot. What? I'm sorry, Ben said. What are you... She felt a syringe inside of her, but before she passed out, she saw Ben's looked a bit pained. Sylver looked like she was going to collapse, but Taylor caught her. No! Sylver! Burr tried to reach over, but it was too late. Those two escaped. Sylver didn't know what was happening, but she could have sworn she felt someone carrying her over and being placed down. That was the last thing she remembered before falling asleep. When she woke up, she looked around and she saw there was a woman sitting in the corner. Oh, you're finally awake. I shall let the master know. You may come out if you absolutely want to. The master wasn't comfortable in locking you in this room. But then, I would have done it, but also, I'm not like him. She left the room and closed the door. Sylver felt confused. Who was that girl? Weird. She managed to walk over, but then she felt a figure was walking around, beckoning towards Sylver. Sylver managed to see and followed it. Surprisingly, she wasn't creeped out. However, she was led over to some sort of some kind of box. She opened it with the lock after unhinging it and opening it. That's when she saw the first thing. It was a beautiful white dress that could show off both her shoulders. This could be useful, she said. Then she looked around and she went back to the room. She stripped off her short dress and managed to put on the other one. Then she looked at herself in the mirror. Oh, I look pretty, she said. My hair looks like a mess. Who cares? I still look good in it. I hope nobody minds me wearing this. She exited the room and headed down there where she heard something. That's odd. Who's working at a time like this? She knew that she was some sort of prisoner, but she decided, perhaps maybe I can find out about more of this, she thought, and she proceeded. That's it for now. But don't worry, we have more coming your way. I'm Catherine Donovan. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.